From the roar of the crowd to the unforgettable goals, it's the league that captures the world's imagination. But how did the English Premier League become the global footballing behemoth it is today? Let us rewind the clock and dive into the dramatic history of the most watched sports league on the planet. Our story begins in the late 1980s. English football was in a tough spot. Stadiums were crumbling, hooliganism was a major problem, and a 5-year ban from European competitions following the Hassel Stadium disaster had left the top clubs isolated. The old First Division was falling behind its European rivals, like Italy's Serie A and Spain's La Liga, in both revenue and prestige. Something had to change. The top clubs in England felt they weren't earning enough from television rights. The money was shared among all 92 clubs in the Football League, and the big guns believed they deserved a bigger slice of the pie. They were the ones drawing the crowds and the TV audiences, after all. So they started to think about a radical idea, a breakaway, led by figures from clubs like Manchester United, Liverpool, Tottenham, Everton, and Arsenal, called the Big Five. A plan was hatched. The idea was simple. Create a new commercially independent league that would negotiate its own broadcast and sponsorship deals. This would allow them to attract the best players in the world, improve their stadiums, and compete on a global stage. After months of secret negotiations, on the 17th of July 1991, the clubs signed the Founder Members Agreement, creating the framework for the FA Premier League. The Football Association gave its blessing, seeing it as a way to strengthen the English national team. On the 27th of May 1992, the Premier League was officially formed as a limited company, severing a 104-year-old tie with the Football League. The real game changer, however, was television. In a landmark deal, the new satellite broadcaster BSKYB, now known as Sky Sports, outbid the traditional terrestrial channels like ITV, paying a staggering £304 million for the exclusive live broadcast rights for 5 years. It was a massive gamble, but it would fundamentally change how football was consumed. Monday Night Football, slick presentation, and in-depth analysis became the new standard. Football wasn't just a sport anymore. It was prime-time entertainment. So, on Saturday, August 15th, 1992, the first ever Premier League season kicked off. There were 22 teams, and the very first goal was scored by Sheffield United's Brian Deane against a team that would soon come to dominate the era. Manchester United under the legendary Sir Alex Ferguson. Manchester United became the league's first powerhouse, with iconic players like Eric Cantona, Ryan Giggs, Paul Scholes, and David Beckham. They established a dynasty, winning the inaugural title and many more in the years that followed. Cantona, with his collar-up swagger and breathtaking skill, became the league's first true global superstar. But competition was never far away. Blackburn Rovers, fueled by the millions of owner Jack Walker and the goals of Alan Shearer, sensationally won the title in 1995. Proving that money could challenge the established order. Then came a new challenger from North London. The arrival of a little-known French manager, Arsène Wenger, at Arsenal in 1996 revolutionized the English game. He introduced new ideas about diet, training, and scouting, bringing in foreign talent like Patrick Vieira and Thierry Henry. This sparked one of the league's greatest rivalries, Ferguson's United versus Wenger's Arsenal. Their battles were fierce, tactical, and utterly captivating. The peak of this rivalry was Arsenal's incredible 2003 to 2004 season. They went the entire league campaign unbeaten, earning the nickname the Invincibles, a feat that has never been repeated in the Premier League era. The mid-2000s saw the arrival of a new kind of power. In 2003, Russian billionaire Roman Abramovich bought Chelsea, transforming them overnight into a financial juggernaut, with the charismatic Jose Mourinho as manager, who famously declared himself the special one. Chelsea broke the Manchester United-Arsenal duopoly, winning back-to-back titles in 2005 and 2006. This ushered in the era of the Big Four, with Chelsea and Liverpool joining United and Arsenal at the top table. The league was becoming more and more international. Star players from across the globe, like Cristiano Ronaldo at Manchester United, Fernando Torres at Liverpool, and Didier Drogba at Chelsea, lit up stadiums every week. The Premier League's brand was exploding worldwide. Another financial earthquake hit in 2008 when the Abu Dhabi United Group completed a takeover of Manchester City. This was wealth on a scale never seen before in football. The noisy neighbours, as Sir Alex Ferguson called them, began building a squad of superstars. This set the stage for perhaps the most dramatic moment in Premier League history. On the final day of the 2011 to 2012 season, both Manchester clubs were level on points. Manchester United had won their game. City were trailing 2-1 to QPR as the match entered injury time. It looked like the title was lost. But then Edin Dzeko equalised, and with just seconds remaining, well, you know the rest. Sergio Aguero scored that legendary goal, winning Manchester City their first ever Premier League title in the most unbelievable fashion. It's a moment etched into football folklore. Since then, the league has only gotten more competitive. We've seen the fairy tale story of Leicester City, who defied 5,000 TO1 odds to win the title in 2016, one of the greatest sporting shocks of all time. We've witnessed the incredible tactical battle between Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool and Pep Guardiola's Manchester City, two teams that have pushed each other to unimaginable heights, breaking points records, and playing some of the best football the world has ever seen. From its controversial beginnings as a breakaway league to its current status as a global phenomenon, the Premier League's journey has been one of drama, passion, and unforgettable football. It has transformed clubs into global brands, players into icons, and Saturday afternoons into a worldwide spectacle. It's more than just a league. It's a story that continues to unfold season after season. Thanks so much for watching. What's your favorite Premier League moment? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more football stories. See you next time.